Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Gruggs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, Legionnaires, new recruits. As always, appreciate you guys and gals checking out my channel. All right, in front of you, you see the Shan VESTA fixed blade knife in D2 steel. Let's get into it. Troops, what do you guys got today? What are you carrying today? I've got my Shan Peafowl leaf blade folder in a ZDF 905 powder steel. What do you all have? Veterans, active military, I just want to say thank you very much for your service. We appreciate you all. Enjoy the video. Quick specs: overall length 9.52 inch, blade length 4.52 inch, blade thickness is 4 millimeters, blade material is a D2 in a drop point, blade finish is a PVD coating in gray, blade grind is a mid-saber, blade hardness is 58 to 60 HRC, handle length is 5.0 inch, handle material is a G10 in an army green, and the weight of the knife is 7.05 ounce. It features full tang, lanyard hole, Kydex sheath, and this one comes with a ferro rod. Also, troops, if you're interested in this knife, go check out the Shan website. Type in LTC08 for an 8% discount, and you'll be helping out the channel. All right, let's get a close-up. Let's check out this knife real quick. As you can see, it's a wonderful drop point blade, mid-saber, generous choil, small guard. Those are those really nice looking army green G10 handles, lanyard hole, full tang goodness, okay, removable scales, beautifully done. The fit and finish is impeccable on this knife. Let's take a look at the sheath. Okay, it is a taco style sheath, and what I like about this sheath is that it does have a ramp. Now, it does come with a ferro rod holder, and they supplied a ferro rod, which I think is fantastic. It does come with a tech lock device. Okay, very simple to open. It locks. You can adjust the tabs for upright or scout carry, and also to fit your belt properly. These are also removable. Close this up. Let's pop the knife in real quick. There we go. Nice. Sturdy. In there very well. You don't have to worry about losing this. All right, troops, let's do some testing. Before we get started, I just want to show everybody how sharp this knife is out of the box. All right, look at that. I mean, it's just wicked sharp, man. Real nice, fine curls, okay? I just want to mention it's a very light knife, so I'm not going to be doing any kind of heavy chopping. However, I'm just going to do something minimal, and then we'll do some batoning and see how this performs. Well balanced. This is another option for a hiker to take on a hike. Again, very light, and I'm hoping that it's just gonna, you know, kick some ass in the outdoor environment. So let's give it a go. Just a small little branch, okay? Already biting in nice and deep. Now, in case you need a branch, there's nothing on the floor, you need something a little bit thicker, you know, you have the option to do a little bit of chopping with this knife. And by the way, this is completely full tang. Okay, I'm going to post a picture up here. It's not skeletonized, which is really nice. The knife is very light. No hot spots with the handle. I do have to hold it towards the rear of the handle to get some good leverage. Again, a very light knife. Maybe more of a hunting knife and a camp knife. But I don't see any issues with taking this on a hike or a hunt and doing some of this work. Check out that bite. You know what's good too is I want to see how this PVC coating holds up. Okay, I mean, it's doing a fine job. Again, very, very light. It's not front heavy, it's not rear heavy. It's very well balanced. I will try to use every part of the blade. As of right now, even though I have the lanyard on, I don't really need it. The actual ergonomics of this handle is really nice. All I really need is just a little tension, just to make sure that the knife is in my hand, and just a couple of fingers over here. Okay, great. That did a fine job. Okay, I got some gloves on. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I did see a content creator do this, so I'm kind of curious to see if this knife will do it. But if you're against chopping for whatever reason, you know, I just want to use the blade to remove, let's say, the branch, you know, off the tree without the chopping. So that content creator was just basically digging into the wood. And so far so good. I mean, it's really biting in. And I guess, you know, just go around and you just keep on digging into the wood until, you know, it's able to snap off properly. So it definitely can make notches, right? I know that there's some people out there that don't like the idea of chopping with a knife. So this seems to be working out pretty good. Nice deep cuts. Now it is kind of chilly out here, so I did have to put on the gloves a bit. I'm just choking up just a little bit more. I'm just going to use a couple of different parts of the blade. And I guess once there's enough of the material removed, you know, off the branch, okay, split without chopping. Very nice. Before I do any batoning, again, let's take a look at the sharpness. Yeah, just making nice fine curls. All right, we're looking good. Let's do some batoning. Okay, I'm going to separate this piece from this branch over here. Let's see how this does. Nice and deep. Wow, very nice. Okay, very good. Got a nice wedge already. Check that out. Real nice, real nice. looking good. Looking good. Let's turn this over a little bit. And let's see, where did I start from? I don't feel like doing this all over. Okay, look how deep that is. Nice. All right, looks like I'm doing a good job over here so far. No hand shock, you know. So far the handle is very comfortable. I have no issues with this yet, so that is some good news. I know that this piece is awkward, so let's see what I could do here. Okay, nice and deep. Let's cut out a wedge. Now it's possible that this could be a branch, you know, and you just need a piece of the branch. Or you found this on the, you know, on the hike, on the trail, or on the campsite. Okay, she's loose, man. Perfect. All right, that's awesome. Now, let's see. That was a nice thin shaving. Okay, nice and thin. The edge is looking good, man. And it made short work with batoning that piece. Let's keep going. All right, I got a couple pieces. This is the piece I'm going to make some long feather sticks with. This is just a piece that I had cut up before, doing some other tests, and I just wanted to show you some vertical batoning. That was, you know, real easy. Let's keep going. No problem. If you have a firebox stove or similar, you know, wood burning stove, you now have some kindling. Okay, let's keep going. All right, now if you want to make a little platform, you just move these over a little bit. If you want to make a little platform for, I don't know, your frying pan or whatever, just a little cross batoning. I'll pick that up in a second and show you. Okay, so far so good. The edge is looking real good. One more. Let's see now. Look at those curls. Look at those fine curls. All right, she's doing real well. Let's make some feather sticks. Almost forgot to show you the 4 cross baton pieces. Now you could put a little Nesbit, you know, fire starter over here and put your cup of water, boil it, whatever. But point is, it did the job. The edge is looking good. It's still sharp. Let's make, you know, the feather sticks doing some horizontal batoning. So let me put these away. And let's see what I could do here. Now this piece of wood is a bit curved, but if you have no choice, you know, just gotta use what you got. And just make sure I'm safe. There we go. It's already splitting. Now I'm just going to put the point where I split it and continue on. Looking good. I think they've got the heat treat right with this company. Okay, I got some fibers here. Let's cut through these fibers. All right, we've got 2 pieces. Fantastic. Let's make some quarters or thirds. Well, let's start with some quarters first. Nice. Wow, that went just right through. You gotta love a Sabre grind or a flat grind, you know. Fantastic. Okay, let's see if I could make this a little bit smaller. I'm definitely loving the design of this knife. There's something about this knife that definitely appeals to me, and I do appreciate the reps at Shan for you know, giving me this opportunity, and I got a great knife, man. It looks like it's doing real well so far, so you know, it's a good looking knife too. Great. Okay, halves, quarters. Okay, and I have the other quarter. Now let's take off the bark, and look at that. Just gonna take my time. All right, you can make the individual curls. Actually, let me move this out of the way so you can at least see. Let me just make some individual curls. Look at that. I'm not sure what the angle of this secondary bevel is, but it's doing real nice. I mean, look at this. That's awesome. Okay, now let me make a feather stick for you. I'm going to take my time. You can't ask any better for this than this, you know? I mean, this is great. All right, check that out. That's sweet. That is really nice. Let's do some testing with the spine. Okay, I've got some fat wood here. I've got some rope, natural rope. I'll do a little cut test. But right now I just want to test out the spine. See if it'll take off the bark. Yep. All right, that's good. It's a good sign. The bark is coming off without a problem. I did forget to mention that there is some nice jimping over here, and I just want to, you know, point that out. However, I am not using the jimping to, you know, scrape the wood. I am using this part of the blade right here. And, I mean, it's looking good. Now I'm going to use a little bit of the jimping. Why not? If it works. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, you know, a little bit of work and you can get some fluff over here, as you could see. Now let's try a little bit of the you know, harder fat wood. Let's see what it does. Not a problem. Ah, the sun is coming out. It feels so good. And the edge is still looking good because it's making some very fine curls of the fat wood. No problems, no issues. Looking real good. You have some, I don't know, what is it called? Jute? Whatever. This is just some natural rope that I get at the dollar store. You know, you mix that in here. So if I can cut this natural rope, you know that it's going to cut paracord, guidelines, whatever. You know, if you're camping, hiking, for your tent. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, heavy duty, man. Look at that. It's you know, nice and sharp still, man. Getting those nice fine curls right here on the fat wood. And it's dry, and it's a nice harder wood than this. I'm real happy with this knife. You know, again, hunter, camper, hiker, you want something light. You know, you carry a saw, an axe. I'm always going to start mentioning that from now on. You know, this is a great little companion blade for you. Fantastic. Knife is doing well. Now I'm going to take everything that I did, you know, if I was a hiker, a hunter, a camper, and I'm going to make a little fire. And one thing I like about this kit is that it does come with a ferro rod holder, the sheath, and a ferro rod. Now there's a brand new ferro rod, so let me just scrape some of this off. You can already see it's starting to spark, which is really nice. So let's get this fire started. Okay, let me just move this out of the way. There you go. Beautiful. That's a fact right there, man. This knife did a fine job. Okay? Ferro rod did great. Started up a little fire to boil some water, coffee, tea, what have you. The knife did the job. Definitely a winner in my book. The knife did a fantastic job, and she is still razor sharp, man. So good to go out in the field. Made a couple of tent stakes, etc. off camera. I don't want to bore you all with that, but as you can see, the rest I did in front of the camera. Did a lot of work, lots of batoning, fat wood scraping. The spine did well. I mean, everything that you would want in a you know, a camping, hiking, hunting, maybe bushcraft type environment for a knife. Light. You know, maybe some of the bushcrafters want a leather sheath. You could always purchase that separately. The Kydex sheath is still pretty awesome. You know, it comes with a couple extra features, and just a great knife all around. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment. All right, troops, I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, pause on the slides. Seek the help you all have earned and deserved. Legionnaires, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love this knife. At the ready, troops. Hold the line. Take care. Legionnaires!